Nobody was ready for the mass of humanity which descended on the bridge well before sunrise. The official come-as-you-are party invitation called for the bridge walk to begin at 6 a.m., but there was no holding back the masses which mobbed both the San Francisco and Marin approaches. A full 20 minutes before the scheduled opening, partygoers broke through police lines and the celebration started. They swarmed onto the span, running, biking, skating, pushing, and shoving, almost everything except just walking across the mile-and-a-half suspension bridge. There were bands. Pogo stick crossers.
Are you really going to jump all the way across the bridge?
It's kind of hard with all those people and the bicycles, but I do the best I can.
A circus performer who made the trip the whole way while ball walking.
Get on the ball!
Children who were all dressed up in their party finest, and adults who were barely dressed at all. There were people who remembered what it was like on opening day 20 years ago, when an estimated 200,000 people walked across on what was then called Pedestrian Day.
11 years old. I lived out in 11th and California Street, and a bunch of kids, we got together and we walked across the bridge on the opening day.
It was fabulous. It was full. It was a Western theme, and everybody was jumping, and it was about 1/4 as many people as today.
I ran across the day it opened. First time I was the first one across. I ran across the Marin County over to the San Francisco side.
There were runners who tried to duplicate that feat today, along with thousands of people who wanted to bicycle across the bridge. Most of them gave up and just piled their bikes in a huge surreal sculpture about halfway between the north and south towers. Before the bridge walk was half an hour old, the biggest problem of the day was readily apparent. Celebration planners had counted on 18 to 20,000 people showing up for the foot crossing. Instead, California Highway Patrol officers estimate the crowd surged to 300,000 on the bridge at the same time, and as many as 800,000 may have crowded on before it was all over.
We got over there and it got so packed and so many bicycles. Everybody's having a good time, but people are starting to turn around and come back. So it's not such a bad idea to go over halfway, turn around, and come back.
The crush got so bad that young children were endangered by the sheer size of the crowd. A few people fainted and had to be cared for by emergency squads.
The problem is really very simple. These people all want to go north. These people all want to go south. And as a result, there's an absolute human impasse mid-span on the Golden Gate Bridge.
This CHP motorcycle officer was completely engulfed by the mob. He had no alternative but to sit quietly on his bike and watch the world surge around it. So was the bridge walk a good idea?
Oh, sure. Gosh, look at all the enjoyment it's giving people. It's a shame that some basics weren't taken care of, like setting up cones to divide lanes for pedestrians like you divide lanes for motorists.
The party lasted a full 2 hours longer than planned, and even then the CHP had troubles getting the last celebrants to clear the roadway. Ordinary folks just wanted to make history.
What's that package you're carrying there, sir?
It's a package of chicken feet. There's 10 chicken feet to a bag, and it's a tradition to carry chicken feet on the 50th anniversary for a bridge crossing.
Even before today, the bridge was the most photographed structure in the world. It's a pretty safe bet that we set another record on that score, too. On the Golden Gate Bridge, Paul Jeske, Channel 7 News.